Hello, and welcome to Buckman's Model Mania. Today, we're going to be working on the Ghostbusters car, the Ecto 1, issue 32, stage 119. And I'm going to do the stages. The stage has two steps in it, and I'm going to do them a little bit backwards because the first step, they have you putting a panel into the ceiling of the car. I'm not going to bring it over first. I'm going to do the installation of the speakers first because that thing is a behemoth and very unwieldy. So while I've got desk space, I'll go ahead and take care of the panel first. See if I can avoid cutting the screws open while I'm moving or while I'm doing this. So we've got some EM screws. We've got the roof panel. This is going to go into the car itself, or into the body of the car. Some QP screws, two speakers, and then the partition panel. So let me go ahead and get this stuff out of the way. And so the panels or the speakers are going to go into this panel. You can see there's a keyway for each of them. They go in there in a specific direction. I think they're both the same. No, one's 119D, one's 119C. But let me see if there's anything that's really different on them. And to my eye, on this side, they look identical. Let's see, does it show anything? Now it just says 119C and D. Okay. So let me get the screwdriver out. Get the QP screws, which I didn't think about it. I don't have my screw boxes here. I'll get them when I get the body of the car. One spare screw there. In all actuality, I could probably just start throwing away screws. Wait a minute. There is an R and an L on these. So let's see. 119C is the left. 119C goes on the left side here. And in my head, I just heard probably E and go. Yep, the left speaker would go on the left. Pop a screw in here. Make it tight. Put this one on the right. Keyway to the outside. Get the other screw on here. Before I tighten it all the way down. You can see the keyway there underneath the screw. There's the other one all the way tightened down. So I'm going to tighten this all the way down. And that's all I need to do with this piece. I've actually been kind of sitting here looking at the car going, the next stage is going to be, I don't think it's the next stage. I think it's the stage after where things get ugly. No, it's the next stage where things are going to get. No, sorry, it's 121. So 2 stages from now, things get really interesting because that's where you're going to marry up the body of the car and the chassis. So let me go ahead and pause real quick. A piece of wire glued to the desktop. Let me go ahead and pause real quick, bring the car over, and we'll get this installed. Okay, so I got the car in place. Interesting that this tape was included in this issue, but it doesn't say to do anything with it yet. That tape, I'm pretty sure, is going to be used to keep these wires that I'm already keeping in place with the blue tape out of harm's way and where they need to be. I'm just trying to remember Okay, those go up there to the front. I think that is S. I think that goes to the door switch. I don't know for sure. Or maybe to these lights. I don't remember. It's been over a month since the last time I worked on this. So what we got to do now is we take this part here, we drop it in here, and you see it's going to go over these screws that are already in place. By the way, you can't see it. Underneath it, I have a box because these 4 sets of screws here are for the lights that are on the roof. Some people have broken them off. I'm hoping I will not. That's why I've got it sitting on the box, and then the box is sitting on top of the box is a foam rubber pad. So I've got the oil out. You dip each screw individually in the oil, and we'll get them installed. Matter of fact, get one of my little tins up here to put the screws in. That screw looked like it might be up a little bit. Dip this in the oil. Get the screw started, and then move on to the next one. I'm going cross cornered like I always do. Funny thing too, and I've mentioned this I think I've mentioned this in previous videos. I've mentioned it on our live streams. This, of course, it's out of camera view. There's a plastic piece that's supposed to go in here. I do not know where it is. I've also lost a bracket. When I brought the car over initially, I lost a bracket to hold the some of the wires in place. One just like this. I don't think it's going to matter. I'm not going to go hunting for it. The wires are all going to end up inside the panels, and as long as they don't get hit by a screw, there's not going to be any issue. So let me get that one's tight. That one is tight. I'm just hoping all the lights work when I get done. This has been in work for quite a long time because Eagle Moss went out of business. So that, and let me see. Let's see if we can move this over just a hair. So right here is what I'm talking about, this inner wheel well. They gave us the one for this side forever ago, and I have no idea where it went. I remember seeing it on the desk and going, okay, I got to keep track of that. And I cleaned up the desk and I haven't seen it since. So if I don't find it, I'm not going to sweat it. It's going to be fine without it because nobody's going to be looking up inside here, and I will have these pretty much secured. They're going to go through a hole over on this side anyway. So that is all there is to do in this stage. Hope you're enjoying this. I'm loving this build. It's just well overdue for being done. But it's getting there. I've got a bunch of packs to do, so I'll be doing videos, and you'll see them over the next few weeks being posted. Like and subscribe. Come on over to Hobby Time Modelers on Facebook, YouTube, Discord. See what we're doing. There will be links in the description. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Have a great day. Have a great day tomorrow. And, oh, by the way, because today is Christmas Eve for me, it's not going to be for you. Merry Christmas. I hope you had a great Christmas and a wonderful New Year. I will see you on the next video.